Peace, this is Royal Readings by Royal Blue. I am Royal Blue, here to do a sort of like a soul searching reading, I would call it. And to put things into motion, you have to take action. So this is like a mass reading for a specific person who has reached a level of knowledge of self that is ready to put what they now know into action, which should cause a reaction in others. Like, wow, boom, where you come from? Where you been? Who are you? You know, they don't know you no more because your life has changed. Wow. All right, so somebody is expecting something, using my Kipper deck, by the 28th of May or by year 2028. Somebody's going to receive something that they have been, wow, expecting. But we've also been suffering in silence. All you see is mountains ahead of you. You're looking out the window at the mountains in front of you. How do I conquer those mountains? How do I speak up and let my voice be heard? It's time to stop suffering in silence. When you let go of the suffering in silence, then and only then is your heart healing. Your heart has been healed. Because these are the past. You know, you've already came up with a plan and a strategy to conquer these mountains that were before you. Y'all have already done it. That's why you're here. So moving on to the present. Wow. So, somebody's expecting a house soon. Expecting a residence by May 20th. May 20th. Alright, so be on the lookout because it's time to move on. It says moving on. You know, letting go of the expectations. Move on. You have a house waiting for you. It's time to move. Because you've been suffering in silence and filling the world. So, here we go. This is the future cards over here. But before I reveal them, wow. If you didn't know, today's Supreme Mathematics is knowledge, wisdom, all being born to understanding, right? All right, so knowledge is the 1, wisdom is the 2, and understanding is the 3. You add 1 and 2, you get 3. Knowledge plus wisdom equals understanding. Basic, simple math, right? All right, so I have wrote something, or I posted something back in May 2020. And I wrote, I am returning. And it says, wisdom, I'm returning wisdom back to you. To return is an action or reaction, and wisdom gives me the double knowledge to know the difference between acting and reacting. I am returning from all the love I gave, all the souls that I've seen and helped save, and the karmic trenches designed to keep me from ascending from the spiritual grave here in the wilderness of North America, if that's where you are. But let me tell you about what wisdom is. People think they know what wisdom is. It's not just wise words. It's also wise ways and wise actions. All right, I told you I was returning. I'm back. All right, So, before I get to this, wow. Just know that a change is coming in your living situation, in your automobile situation, your vehicle, however you get into where you're going. Because right now, positive movement forward is on your side. By August, you'll be traveling. Or you will be traveling, or you have traveled somewhere. Positivity, moving forward. And you got to look at yourself from a higher view. That's the action part, looking from a higher view. A place of, wow, there's the owl in here. Growing up, I was always told I was a night owl. Like I'm nocturnal because I sleep mostly through the day. And then I'm up all night. That's usually how it goes. It's been that way since birth, according to my madre. All right, so I'm just going to read to you what wisdom means in the culture of Allah's 5% nation of gods and earths. All right, so wisdom is wise words being spoken, as these have been, if you have been listening, hearing, and doing. That's wisdom. All right, so it says, or to speak knowledge or a wise dome, having a wise mind, and act according to it. That can go either way, act or react. But it goes on to say, wisdom is the water or the vital building block of life. We can't survive without water. We could try, but what's the point? You'll die. But it says, wisdom is the original woman because life is continued through her cipher, her womb. That empty space that's filled with love, made with love, bores love, and continues to love. So, okay, it says, it is also a reflection of one's knowledge and is shown and proved by the moon, being a reflection of the sun's light, which is knowledge. Knowledge plus the reflection of knowledge equals wisdom. So you look back over what you know, what you've learned, what you've studied, and then you make it move forward, make it walk and talk. You know, like they say, walk it like you talk it, or don't say nothing at all. Because out of your mouth comes wise words or foolish words. It's all about who is receiving the message that you're trying to give, who understands what you're trying to say. But yeah, you got to look at yourself from a higher view. You're more than you know that you are, and exactly what people think that you are. Because they see something in you that's going to propel you forward in life in a positive way. Change is good. I ain't talking about spare change, but I'm talking about spiritual change, life change. Change is coming. All because you felt the world. You're not the only one in the world that is going through or has gone through. You know how to deal with it now. Now it's time for you to pass along that knowledge and wisdom, so people can have an understanding of the way life is meant to be. Living in the natural way of life. Loving your culture. Well, but a little bit more about wisdom. In Supreme Alphabets, L is the 12th letter of the alphabet. in the supreme alphabet is love, hell, or right is the meaning for wisdom. Like, let me tell you, this is wisdom. What I'm about to tell you is wisdom coming from love, hell, or right. It says, one must love one's culture and go through the hell in order to come out right. And then my reflective response to that was, love hell long enough, you are forced to come out right. That's just me. So, ain't nothing but a thing to flip some words, flip some verbs, to make it make sense so certain people can understand what you're trying to say, how you're trying to say it without coming off as arrogant, blunt. The truth is the truth, no matter who it comes from. So, whether you listen to me, whether you listen to TD Jakes, whether you listen to Mary, whoever, there's always a message in a voice that you hear that, oh, you know what? I'm going to, what am I feeling? Okay, let's do angel answers. Let's see what answers you're looking for. Now, like I said, these are, you may get a confirmation about the things that you have to look forward to, things that you are going through, things you've been through. Messages are being conveyed and messages are being ignored at the same time by the people that are meant to hear them. They're missing the mark. Pretty much in your journey, you're going to miss the train. Wow. And you have to have forgiveness. That's the card that popped out, forgiveness. If Allah forgave you, why can't you forgive yourself? Why can't you forgive others? Unforgiveness is a hindrance to your blessing. So you must incorporate forgiveness in your attributes, that you're a forgiving person. You're not a stupid person, but you are forgiving. You're not a crazy person, but you are forgiving. All right? So let's pull 2 more cards and then I will be out with your hair. I have exactly 2 minutes. Wow. And we have the yes card that came up. So yes to something that you are waiting for. Yes to something that you have been questioning the universe about. You know, some of you put all your time, love, and energy into certain people. You're like, when am I going to be reciprocated? And one way or the other, God got your back. You didn't do things in vain just because you could, just because your heart showed you the blessing in helping someone maybe. Wow. Wow, within the next few months, I told you by August, y'all are going to be moving forward. Within the next few months, wow, big happy changes at the bottom of the deck. And I want to leave on that note, if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and go through and read. Pay attention to what I'm saying when I am describing how to get a reading. We have video chat readings. We have pre-recorded readings. Pre-recorded readings are $40. Video chat readings are $50. And any other type of reading, it varies depending on the length of time it takes me to do the reading. So, this is Royal Reading by Royal Blue, speaking on wisdom. Remember, if you love hell long enough, you are forced to come out right. So, Let go, let God. All right, and that is all I have for you. So get ready for your big happy changes within the next few months. Yes, begin with forgiveness so your heart can heal and bring positive changes and keep you from suffering in silence while you expect these things to happen for you. The world is feeling you the same as you are feeling the world. Use your gifts, talents, artistry, craftsmanship, whatever you can do to build up the nation instead of tearing down the nation. Man, you don't even know how powerful you are. But it's all up to you. Alright, so that is my time, and peace, love, and light. I'm out.